racial profiling is profiling someone by their race.
Do you have any personal definitions of racial profiling?
Got it.
Well, I think racial profiling isn't it basically when you automatically assume something of somebody because of their race? So like a black man's walking and it's like, oh, he's up to no good and something along those lines. Yeah.
Is when people think that someone of a certain race has done something just because of their skin color.
I probably would define racial profiling as treating someone different or doing something you wouldn't do based on like somebody's skin color.
Not specifically targeting someone because of their specific ethnicity or what they look like specific skin color, but assuming something of someone just because of their outer appearance.
Judging somebody before you get to know them just based on the color of their skin, treating them differently because of the color of their skin or the way they look in general.
Or like grouping them together as a whole, like that's not a whole, everyone is like a separate person.
Have you experienced any racial profiling in your lifetime?
Sure.
Tell us.
Besides the general, all black people go in any public space and you see them eyes. Let me see. It was second grade when my best friend gave me some lunch money to go buy her snacks. I lost recess for a couple days because they said I stole it. And they would not listen to her mom, my mom, nobody. That was a problem. Lots of stories like that. Lots of those.
Like someone hasn't liked me and told me that shouldn't I be doing their nails or something.
I like where I work, it's like a very diverse staff and like you can tell like a lot of customers will treat people differently depending on what race they are.
When I go to a store or something and they follow me or they kind of like watch me or they notice like if I'm like at like a rack of something and I kind of notice that all of a sudden somebody who's working is like standing next to me or kind of folding something next to me. That's the only kind of, there's nothing really serious profiling that I've experienced, just those kind of tiny ones.
Like, I'm a white kid, so they think I'm like, some middle class kid that has maybe some like spray paint or like something on them, so like they obviously stop me, but like after a while like they see that I don't have anything on me, so then they go on their way.
Has anybody experienced racial profiling at all? Or know someone that experienced?
No.
No?
Think of my head. I'm sure I have, but
Yeah, okay. What do you guys think about the UK versus the United States? Do you think racial profiling is worse over there than it is here, or do you guys know anything about the UK?
I know like when we'd have exchange students at my high school, they would always be more like racial profiling towards us than like back there. I don't know if that had anything to do with how they act towards UK, but
yeah, I don't know. Is it bad over there?
One Direction's from the UK and like they're from all over different races, right? So like if they could be popular, then it must not be that bad.
I'm not sure, but I have a feeling it would be better over there just for some reason. I feel like they have like a more progressive history than us, so yeah.
I kind of do feel like the racial tension is not as heavy as it is in America. I feel like everywhere a little bit, America it has the most heavy kind of racial tension, so I feel like UK probably doesn't have, not as heavy as America.
I want to say that as far as black people are concerned, America is much more entrenched in its own cycle of racism. The UK has racial problems, but they're not necessarily between white people and black people, but more white people and Middle Eastern people.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome.